If you think that economies are more important than the environment, try holding your breath while counting your money. This was the famous quote by Dr. Guy Pearson. The guy's a climate scientist. He's actual scientist, right? He's published something like 50 peer-reviewed articles, but he's one of those fear-mongering scientists, right? He's one of those people that believe if we don't fix the environment, it's going to be a planet without humans, right? But that's not the point of this, because in its essence, that quote, if you think the economies are more important than the environment, try holding your breath while counting your money. That is a really, really, really powerful quote, because it highlights the significance of staying aware of the ecology, staying aware of ecology in business. Why is this important? Because today on Bite Size, we're going to be discussing how ecology and the environmental conditions can affect your business. Welcome to Bite Size with Terrain. So the environment is, a finicky thing, right? We kind of look at environmentalists as like we see them on television. We see them like Greenpeace, and we see like Direct Action doing really, really crazy stuff, and it kind of makes them almost fringe-worthy, right? It's like save the whales and like stop, eating meat and et cetera. And that's fine. Like we should no longer be killing whales in 2020. We don't need whale oil anymore, right? Like shark fins isn't really a necessity, right? So I understand that 100%. There's a lot of environmentalist groups that is like on the right track, right? But what I am talking about is how the environment, right? The breath of planet Earth, the systems that keep this Earth going round and round, and keeping us on the ground and keeping us alive, the air that we breathe, right? The water that we drink, the silicone in your computer. How do these things allow your business to thrive? Or how could these things force your business to sink? This is what we're talking about today on Bite Size. So, imagine, right, a world without silicone. Imagine. Think about it. What is silicone in? Silicone's in your computer. It's in your phone. Where else? Where else? It's in your car. It's in your watch. It's in your microwave. It's in your refrigerator. Silicone is a natural element. Silicone is a natural element. It's on the atomic table. It's on the periodic table. Right? If we didn't find a way to capture silicone and mine it and use it for technology, where will we be? Where will we be when silicone run out? So as a company like Samsung or a company like Apple, do you think they pay attention to silicone supply in production? Heck yeah. What specific business process that you're heavily reliant on that affects your profitability? No matter how large of a business or how small of a business that you're operating, of course you're going to be affected by oil prices. A coffee shop is affected by oil prices. Why? Because the price of oil is built into a coffee bean. It has to get from South America or Asia or Vietnam to your favorite coffee shop in New York, right? So undoubtedly, if oil prices double, the price of coffee goes up. But on the opposite side of things, if oil prices don't double and they fall, often the price of coffee at your local store won't go down. That is something to pay attention to, right? So let's say you have a barbershop, right? What's your major expense at a barbershop? Human resources. What motivate humans to get up and go to work? What natural resources are we reliant upon? Right? We're relying on oil. If you have a car, you're relying on fuel. If fuel prices went up so high, your employees are not making enough to pay their bills, right? And they're spending an extra $100, $200 a month on gas. This is going to affect employee morale, right? But even outside of that, there are other processes, right? So let's say you're in the business of building pools, right? Limestone, a natural resource, is how they make cement. The price of limestone affects your business. So as a business owner, you need to be hyper aware of what's going on with the environment, what's going on in mining, what's going on in our natural resource ecosystem, because every business, every aspect of your life is highly dependent upon the resources that this planet Earth has provided us. So, and yes, many of these resources are finite. We should not wait until the resources have run out before we look for alternatives. So limestone, cement. That's what cement is made out of. It's a base ingredient of cement is limestone, right? What happened when we have mined all the limestone, right? So we got that resource. And then we have to heat this limestone up with coal, with the coal-powered furnace. That's another resource, coal, right? So we got heat, we got mining, we have coal, and then we got to transport this cement to site on these huge gas guzzling 4 or 5 miles per gallon, cement trucks. That's oil, right? These are really highly dependent. This is a highly dependent ecosystem. So just because you're building pools, if you're paying attention to oil prices, if you're paying attention to cement prices or limestone, if you're paying attention to oil prices, you may know next year that your cement supplier may charge you a little bit of more money because they're paying 25% more for fuel. If you're paying attention to limestone prices and you see that's going through the roof, you may understand that cement is going to get kind of expensive. You might want to stock up now. So as an entrepreneur, as a small business owner, as a big business owner, be aware of ecology. Be aware of these natural resources that fuel your business. If you're not aware of these natural resources, you are not appropriately addressing your risk.